Said no audio, and I bet you everybody else said no audio. Doggone thing was potted down. Oh, man. Oh, that just sucks. Okay, well, we got audio now. Let me see what the comments said. Looks like I have a whole bunch of comments probably saying no audio. Need a new CB radio, no audio. No audio, no audio. Okay, you can have audio. I am the man to ask for audio. You asked, you shall receive. Motormouth Mall got down. What a bummer. There was a whole bunch of good Danielson there you missed. Danielson was all over there, man. He sounded 10-8 straight, and y'all missed it. Oh, wait. Did you miss it from the... Yeah, you missed it. Oh, well. It's working now. All right, good there. Hey, good to hear y'all or see y'all up in there. And take my word for it, there was a whole bunch of Danielson up in there. And then Mother Nature dipped and dabbed and flipped and flopped and bucked and weaved and shucked and jived. You know how she does it from time to time. That promiscuous gal just left us hanging. Okay. That promiscuous gal just left us hanging. Okay. That promiscuous gal just left us hanging. Okay. Oh, Roger. That was pretty good there, Danielson. I'll tell you what. I'm not sure. There's not a lot I want to change here. I'm going to say file, save. I want to make sure I can go right back to this again. F2A, save. All right, so I'm just going to grab a knob here on the 4,000 to 8,000 cycle sybil, and turn it down. Oops, sibilance. And maybe we'll get rid of some of that extreme. Get some of that out of there too. We'll get some of that extreme high end up in there, or out of there. Sibilance. How about that there, Danielson? Motormouth Mall stepping.
All right, well, I'll give you the playback. I don't know how Mother Nature is going to treat me because she's up and down. So I'll give you the playback here, and you can see for yourself what you think.
Oh, Roger. That was pretty good there, Danielson. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure. There's not a lot I want to change here. I'm going to say file, save. I want to make sure I can go right back to this again. F2A, save. All right, so I'm just going to grab a knob here on the 4,000 to 8,000 cycle sybil, and turn it down. Sibilance. And maybe we'll get rid of some of that extreme. We'll get some of that out of there too. We'll get some of that extreme high end up in there, or out of there. Sibilance. How about that there, Danielson? Motormouth Mall stepping.
And that's what I got. Playback done by Danielson.
10-4 there, Danielson. Yeah. I think that's better now. I think that'll work. Bleeding from bass. You liked it better when it was quiet. Okay, I'll turn it all back down again. No. Yeah, I think I like it. I like it with the highs in there, but I don't like that one artifact, and this kind of makes it a little bit heavier and gets rid of some of those obnoxious highs. So, maybe I'll roll with this for a little bit.
Well, that's up to you. That's definitely up to you. I don't know, but here's what that sounded like over this way.
Son, yeah. I think it's better now. I think that'll work. Yeah, I think I like it. I like it with the highs in there, but I don't like that one artifact, and this kind of makes it a little bit heavier and gets rid of some of those obnoxious highs. So maybe I'll I'll roll with this for a little bit.
And that's what I heard. It sounded pretty good this way.
10-4. Well, I'm going to do one more thing. I could hear just a little bit of extra emphasis on the reverb, especially with those highs out of there, accentuated the reverb a little bit. I'm at negative 27 or 20.87. I'm going to drop it down here a little bit lower to negative 24. Maybe I'll see what happens all the way down here at like negative 26. All right, there's negative 26 on the reverb. See what that does. Daniel's on Motormouth Mall right there, right now.
All right. Hopefully Mother Nature's treating me right so I can get back into your receive. And you can see what it does for yourself right there. I kind of like it. It still sounds enhanced. Check it out.
One more thing. I can hear just a little bit of extra emphasis on the reverb, especially with those highs out of there, accentuated the reverb a little bit. I'm at negative 27 or 20.87. I'm going to drop it down here a little bit lower to negative 24. Maybe I'll see what happens all the way down here like negative 26. All right, there's negative 26 on the reverb. See what that does. Daniel's on Motormouth Mall right there, right now.
And there you go. Motormouth Mall. And Daniel's son with the playback.
Got a phone call. Hold on a second. I'll grab this. Into the crevices, I was like in the mud, so they say. So anyway, I like it. I think it's a little bit heavier and quite as pizzazzy.
The 29?
Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting there. It's almost like a halfway in between the two would be kind of cool. But with this one, by having turned the reverb down, see the reverb adds a certain, let me bring it back up again, just halfway in between. I'll go up to about negative 22, right about there, see what that does. That'll bring a little bit more highs up into the mix, and maybe it'll balance it out just a little bit and sound pretty good. And I can also probably take some of the lows out. Let me see where we are on the bass. Yeah, I can take some lows out here. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4. See what that does for you. Daniel's on Tucson, Motormouth Mall. Got down.
Come there and say hello. I'll put it on you later, Hobby Dave.
All right. Here we go with the playback. That was all Motormouth. Daniel's on Tucson.
Looking for some action, quack, quack.
Up into the mix, and maybe it'll balance it out just a little bit and sound pretty good. And I can also probably take some of the lows out. Let me see where we are on the bass. Yeah, I can take some lows out here. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4. See what that does for you. Daniel's on Tucson, Motormouth Mall. Got down.
And that's how it went down in my town. Daniel's on Tucson again with the playback.
10-4, well, that sounds a little bit more natural. I won't say natural, but a little bit more presence. There's a little bit more presence up in there. It seems to sound better. I think that's actually a pretty good little place there to yap on for a little bit. And we'll see how that does. That's I'm going to call that F2A1.
All right. Well, while you're saving that, I'll play it back.
Oh, well, that sounds a little bit more natural. I won't say natural, but a little bit more presence. There's a little bit more presence up in there. It seems to sound better. I think that's actually a pretty good little place there to yap on for a little bit. We'll see how that does. That's I'm going to call that F2A1.
We'll do it again later. Wow.
And there you have it. Daniel San Tucson, and I got my button ready.
10-4 and having the button ready. All right, good deal, yeah. I think that's a good spot to leave it there. I think I'm going to talk on that for a little bit, see how it does, and not make too many more crazy adjustments. And anyway, yeah, man, I'm glad we got some skip today. I spent the morning on the tractor, and I just got off the tractor a little bit ago and thought, well, I'll walk in the radio room, and I walked past the radio room in time to hear you go. I heard the background sound, and I go, oh, that's Daniel's son. And then you talked, and they go, oh, I'll go ahead and turn the doggone, on, the stream and the transmitter, and see what happens. And there's Mother Nature. Look at that.
See, looky, huh? Yeah, it's been kind of in and out. I've been getting, Texas, and then back to Cali, then to Texas, and then back to Cali, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're just right in there. So, here's your playback.
10-4 and having the button ready. All right, good deal, yeah. I think that's a good spot to leave it there. I think I'm going to talk on that for a little bit, see how it does, and not make too many more crazy adjustments. And anyway, yeah, man, I'm glad we got some skip today. I spent the morning on the tractor, and I just got off the tractor a little bit ago and thought, well, I'll walk in the radio room, and I walked past the radio room in time to hear you go. I heard the background sound, and I go, oh, that's Daniel's son. And then you talked, and they go, oh, I'll go ahead and turn the doggone, on, the stream and the transmitter, and see what happens. And there's Mother Nature. Look at that.
Daniel San Tucson with that playback, also known as Sergeant Sal.
10-4. Oh man, that's good. I think I like it. Not too shabby. Anyway, yeah, we've been getting some interesting weather over here, Daniel San. It's starting to get a little bit on the warmer side, and I think it's starting to get a little bit more feeling like summer. It won't last real long. It'll get cool again after a while, but it's beautiful out here right about now, the break. The wall of Mall. What is that little chattering sound? Is it a noise gate that's being tickled just the wrong way? Yeah, I think it's a noise gate that's just being kind of tickled the wrong way. Borderline. Okay, there it goes. I think that's okay. And I think it's starting to get a little bit more feeling.
I got a good copy on you. I do have a good copy on you. Covering everybody up. Those conditions haven't made up their mind, I don't believe. Or if they have, they've got their own mind.
I don't know which way I'm going here. Mother Nature's going up and down, up and down. Daniel San Tucson, I'm listening.
She goes up and down, but she's giving us some skip, and that's all right. That's right. Hey, Daniel San, I heard Hobby Dave in your recording there, Brady.
I don't think I can get up into Hobby Dave's receive there. I don't think I'm making it to Hobby Dave there, Motormouth Mall. So, but he does have a hammer coming this way. Anyway, but then again, so do you. So I still got a big earful of you as well.
It's up and down, but she's giving us some skip, and that's all right. That's right.
Shockwave 360. Hobby Dave in your receipt. That's a good thing to hear. I like your...
It's all good. It's all a good thing to hear. Daniel San Tucson.
Cheers for there, Daniel San. Yeah, it's nice to hear him in your radio there. He's getting up in there, fine style. Looks like he's got some good conditions. And Mother Nature's shining on everybody a little bit right about now. But take what we can get. Motormouth Mall stepping.
Trash can. I want you to do the job yourself, man. Hey, while I'm moving in, I want you to put them dump pluggers in a brown paper bag and put all
Yeah, we'll take what we can get. That's right, Motormouth Mall. We'll take what we can get. Yeah, it's you're getting mixed in there a little bit, though. But Mother Nature's moving up and down still, so I'm not sure where she's going to end up. But Hobby Dave is talking to somebody. I'm not sure who. And I don't know if I'm off his backside or what, if he's on a beam or what, but he's throwing a big old hammer this way.
shock waves, no doubt about it.
Mother Nature's shining on everybody a little bit right about now.
Dave, this NorCal mud duck just sitting up here in the hills of Northern California, taking that magic carpet ride. Mother Nature smiling down, we're in the mud, quack, quack.
And that's how it went down, man. It takes an extremely big hammer to be able to get up in there and be one of your background singers there, Motormouth Mall.
I don't know. I think that should be reworded. It takes a significant hammer to get up in there and be one of Hobby Dave's background singers. I mean, I tell you what, man. He's got a hammer up there. I ain't got nearly the hammer he's got there, Brig.
No, Roger, I'm not taking anything away from this station. Nothing, but man, a lot of times we get that tunnel going and nobody can get in there, but he seems to have the right combination. That's for sure. He's got some juice. I'm not knocking this station at all.
Oh, yeah. No, I know he gets out like gangbusters. And there's other big ones up there, too, 766. And then down south of me, you got Black Judge, Mr. One Hit Wonder. And you got, a few others down there that are big, big hammers. So I tell you, pretty cool stuff, man. Anyway, I just got a video gate I'll get to watch later on. Steve down there in Ventura was... I guess he's got both of us on a gate. And it's funny, he said pointed towards Arizona and had better conditions on MMM. I think he might have been listening to the playback. I don't know. Unless he's hearing me in backscatter. Steve, are you hearing me in backscatter? Or are you listening to the playbacks of me on Danielson's recording? Motormouth Mall being nosy. I know he gets out like gangbusters. And big ones up there too, 766.
Ghost talking, triple key.
You got, a few others down there that are big, big hammers. I tell you, pretty cool stuff, man. Anyway,
This NorCal mud duck I'm sitting up here in the hills of Northern California. Hobby Dave, this NorCal mud duck.
had better conditions on him. He might have been listening to the playback. Unless he's hearing me in backscatter. Steve, are you hearing me in backscatter? Or are you listening to the playbacks of me on Danielson's recording? Motormouth
101 down south.
And there you go. Danielson Tucson with that playback.
Okay, Brother Danielson. Well, I don't know. Well, I'm going to see if Steve has conditions with you. Let me get off the key for a little bit there and see if Steve down there in Ventura's got a grip on you and see if we can get back up in your radio. Hey, Danielson, I'm going to step wide to the side for a second and see if Kingpin can get up in your radio to break.
All right, one last playback, and then I'll take a pause and listen in for Kingpin. All right, one last...
Well, I'm going to see if Steve has conditions with you. Let me get off the key for a little bit there and see if Steve down there in Ventura's got it. And see if we can get back up in your radio. Hey, Danielson, I'm going to step wide to the side for a second and see if Kingpin can get up in your radio to break.
key and listen up. I'm going to listen in for Kingpin. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to listen in for Kingpin.
Nothing?
No, I got nothing. I got Hobby Dave. Here's the play.
No doubt about it, you got down on the west side of Arizona because you said so. Hobby Dave knows it. Nothing? No.
Nothing.
I'll be doggone. Well, I guess that's just the way it goes from time to time.
Over there talking to the south side of the state, there's no doubt about it. They got it going on. And then for some reason or another, the other side of Arizona, their man, he's got a copy on Northern California. Hobby Dave.
Hey, tell Hobby Dave he's streamed live right now on YouTube on MMM Video Gates. Tell him he's live.
Both y'all are mixing with each other right now. Both y'all are saying something, and then I said, tell Hobby Dave this, and hey, Daniel son that, and so, yeah, but it's coming out a little heterodyned. So it's not even worth doing a playback. It's just, yeah. But, hey, Hobby Dave, I do hear you in there, my friend. I do hear you in there, and I got Motormouth Mall, too. I got two big hammers coming this way right now, so it's hard to make... when you guys are both talking right now, it's hard to work out who, what's what. Hey, Hobby Dave, good afternoon to you. Daniel son, too, son.
All right, so Daniel son, I'm going to roll up a little bit more. I'll get up to about the 10 mark here and see if that helps things out a little bit there. It's 10 grand for you. And, tell Hobby Dave he's streamed live right now on YouTube, so he'll hear himself on your Watergates on my YouTube channel. How about that, the break?
Well, yeah. Somebody cleared the mess up, that's for sure. Somebody, yeah, I didn't know where it was going, but I know where it ended up. Check it out.
If I clean all that mess up, hello, Daniel son, bullets, and getting down. If I clean all that mess up, hello, Daniel son, bullets, and getting down.
About it out there, Hobby Dave, 357 West.
Yeah, I'm from Bullet. Just pinned down my receive. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Bullet. Daniel son, too, son.
10-4 on Bullet cleaning up your receiver. Holy smokes, he had a hammer up in there. Hey, Daniel son, Bullet Bob had a hammer in your radio I got down.
All right, Mr. Bullet Bob, thanks for stopping by. Take care, be safe. We'll do it again soon. Bye-bye.
How about that Hobby Dave, 357 Waving?
Now, where are we going this time? Where's it going? Round and round. Mr. Bullet Bob didn't have time to play. He had stuff to do. He had things to do, so I'm sure he'll be back. I'm sure he'll be back a little bit later. Daniel son, too, son. I'm out here listening.
Pues usted es el mejor nopal que traigo.
Roger that, witch doctor. All right, I got you in there, man. I got you coming in there. I heard you warming up the cardboard box. Check it out.
What you listening to out there, Witch Doctor, afternoon wave, warming up my cardboard box? Central Cal.
There you go. That's what I heard, man. Sounds really good. I got you targeted now. Hey, witch doctor, Daniel son, too, son waving. Oh, yeah, witch doctor. Hell of a sound coming out of your town. Hell of a sound, man. You got the get down, that's for sure. It sounded real good. Hey, witch doctor, one more time. Check this out. Here's the playback.
I hear there, Danny, son. Hey, thanks a lot for playing that. Sounded real sounded that good, eh, Daniel Son, witch doctor? Big old grin on my chin.
Sounding monstrous, Witch Doctor. Just sounding monstrous. Sergeant Sal, also known as Daniel Son with the playback. Roger that, Witch Doctor. Roger that. Well, here's one more. Here's one more before you go away.
Roger there, Daniel Son. Thank you much. I'll roll this thing back our way and let them other guys get on there. 73s, have a good day. Witch Doctor, I'm back in my bush.
Thanks for stopping by and saying hi, Witch Doctor. I do appreciate it. I'll be looking for you again, my friend. Until then, take care and be safe. Daniel Son, Tucson. Bye-bye for now.
I'm hearing Mexico rolling up in there now. Hey, Daniel Son, I'm hearing Mexico roll up in there now, very.
Yeah, it's moving on me again. I don't know if I can get back in your receive there, Motormouth, but I'll be here. I'm listening, man. I'm going wherever she takes me.
Yeah, 10-4, that's what I do too. You know, I figured I can't really steer the ship too well, but I can go for a ride. So wherever Mother Nature goes, that's where I go. Daniel Son, Tucson, Motormouth Malls.
Yeah, 1 minute I think she's going to take you out of there. 1 minute I think the trip is over with you, but then she brings you right back. She brings you right back, so I don't know what's going on there, but hey, it's always a pleasure, Motormouth Mall, and I'll take what I can get. Daniel Son, Tucson.
Well, you know, I found the best way to go with Mother Nature is to kind of send up one of those big old hot air balloons or hydrogen balloon or a helium balloon or something like that, you know, and stick it up in the middle of the mix. And then you just kind of let the balloon go with the flow of Mother Nature, and you just go wherever the balloon goes. That way you just go for the ride to bring.
We go for the ride, yeah. Man, have you seen those guys do those big helium antennas? I wonder how that would do with Mother Nature, huh?
I had one. I did at my old house. I wanted to put up a 40-meter vertical. So, and you know, and they wouldn't let me put up any masts or anything like that. So I had a big old heavy modulation transformer sitting in the backyard. You know, it was about a foot tall. Gigantic modulation transformer, and I used it as a weight. As you know, I stuck it out in the middle of the yard, and I put out some counterpoise ground radials all over the place, and then I ran coax out to it, and then I had a big old 7-foot helium balloon, and I filled it up with helium, and I ran the antenna up to it. It was a piece of wire, you know, up to the rope, and I sent the balloon up. And it was kind of windy, so the balloon was at an angle, maybe about a 40-degree angle. Well, not the balloon, but, you know, the line holding it, the tether, was at about a 40-degree angle. So I'm sure that messed up my takeoff angle in particular directions and SWR and everything. It was good enough to talk on. And, yeah, we did. That's right. Oh, was that 40? Oh, that was 80 meters. That's right. Hey, Dave, that's right. That was 80 meters. And... yeah, the transformer, I saw it just the other day. It's over here on the floor. And it still has the rope and the piece of wire connected to it that I just cut off with a pair of diagonals. And I thought about that project just the other day. I threw away the helium balloon because I had it packed up in the doggone shed. And rats got to it and ate holes in it. So, of course, it was garbage. So, anyway, yeah, we had some good stuff on that one.
You're still in there, Motormouth Mall. I don't know for how much longer. And then it goes up there by Bullet Bob, then comes back down to you. But I did get a halfway decent recording on this one.
I messed up my takeoff angle and predicted the directions and SWR and everything. It was good enough to talk on. And yeah, we did. That's right. Oh, was that 40? Oh, that was 80 meters. That's right. Dave, that's right. That was 80 meters. The transformer, I saw it just the other day. It's over here on the floor. And it still has the rope and the piece of wire connected to it that I just cut off with a pair of diagonals. And I thought about that project just the other day. I threw away the helium balloon because I had it packed up in the doggone shed, and rats got to it and ate holes in it. So of course it was garbage. So anyway, yeah, we had some good stuff on that one.
Daniel San Tucson with the playback, hoping I still got conditions.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that was great conditions. Good playback. Everything worked perfectly. And, man, you make my radio sound good there, Daniel San. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm not sure if I could do it without you there. Hey, Daniel San, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast right there.
Yeah, all right. Hey, Motormouth Mall. Somebody popped in there real quick. Hey, Motormouth Mall, someone popped in there real quick, so I had a little message for you. And I got it recorded, so I'm going to play it back.
Great conditions, good playback, everything worked perfectly, and, man.
The talk show. Almost ran Motormouth. I'm waving. I'm back on the side. Witch Doctor. I'm back quiet.
If I can do it without you there. Hey, Daniel San, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast right there.
There you go. A witch doctor is waving at you there, Motormouth Mall. Daniel San Tucson with the playback.
Yeah, 10-4, witch doctor up there on his cardboard box doing this thing in the world of sound. Good afternoon time to you there, witch doctor, Motormouth Mall waving and stepping.
And yeah, of course, I'll do the playback. Not a problem. Here we go.
Yeah, 10-4, witch doctor up there on his cardboard box doing this thing in the world of sound. Good afternoon time to you there, witch doctor, Motormouth Mall waving and stepping.
Daniel San Tucson out here playing them back.
Yeah, appreciate the playback there, Daniel San. Beautiful quality audio. I mean, your playbacks are second to none. I mean, they're absolutely flawless. I appreciate that. Hey, Daniel San, Motormouth Mall stepping.
All right there, witch doctor. It's always a pleasure to hear you out there. Motormouth Mall, thank you for the flowers. I do appreciate it. Mother Nature's kind of moving around a little bit on me, but I did hear you both. Check it out.
Beautiful quality audio. I mean, your playbacks are second to none. They're absolutely flawless. I appreciate that. Hey, Daniel San.
Once in a while. Thanks again. 73. I'm back listening to your talk show.
And there we go. I'm doing the playbacks all day, as long as it lasts. Well, I might have to take a break to go feed the kid, but Daniel San Tucson.
And 4. Hey, Western Electric, you said what kind of radio is Daniel San using? He's using the same thing you are. Apache Labs, they're breaking. What the heck is that noise? Did you hear that? Of course you didn't hear that. You're there and I'm here. But wait, watch this. There's some weird... It must be coming from Mexico, but that's interesting to bring. Motormouth Mall right there, right now. I got all the way down in a wonderful world of sound. And I heard somebody else in there before you keyed up the last time around. And I don't know who that was, but anyway, yeah. Daniel San, Western Electric says, Roger that. My playbacks always sound bad. I don't know why. They don't sound bad. But wait. Western Electric, your playbacks don't sound bad. They sound good. They just don't have a lot of bass in them. But they don't sound bad.
I see. Hello. You got New Mexico.
I'm not sure. How's he communicating with you? Are you hearing him? Or is he, like, watching your live stream and communicating with you there? Not sure, but numbers your way there. All right, so here's the playback.
There's some weird, it must be coming from Mexico, but that's interesting. Great. Motormouth Mall, right there, right now. I got all the way down in a wonderful world of sound. I heard somebody else in there before you keyed up the last time. He's blown it up. I don't know who that was, but anyway, yeah. Daniel's on Western Electric says, Roger that, my playbacks always sound bad. I don't know why. They don't sound bad. Western Electric, your playbacks don't sound bad. They sound good. They just don't have a lot of bass in them. But they don't sound bad. Very cool. Yeah, oh, he means on the playback. Yeah, Western Electric, I need to get you hooked up with Danielson there, or Danielson to Danielson, can you, oh, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just have to look in emails. I can find an email, Western Electric, and then I'll send, however you want to do it, I can send that email to Danielson. I'll forward it to him, and then he can go back to you there and figure out what's going on there. How do you do your playbacks, Western Electric? How do you actually do you capture the audio directly off the radio via the external speaker and record it onto something, or do you play it back from within the SDR, or how do you do that to break?
Oh, man, Bullet. I'm getting an RF burn down here, Bullet. My big brother up there. But I'm getting an RF transmission right now, Bullet. Daniel Sun Tucson.
Oh, I hear Bullet Bob down here. Holy cow. No, Western Electric, he's not using that. He's taking the audio off of the Anon, and he's going, I know, but you're hearing me on YouTube. Anyway, he's taking the audio off the Anon and recording it onto a little a mixing board kind of a thing that has record playback capabilities, and that's what's doing the record playback. But he's not running any equalization or compression or effect processing on any of the audio. It's straight in and straight out. So I don't know what the difference would be between that versus the Flex. Hey, Danielson, have you tried using the Flex? Have you tried using the Apache radio's built-in record playback button?
I'm not catching it, Motormouth Mall. Conditions are moving. I know you're talking about the Anon and all that, but it's been down right now, so I didn't catch what you were asking. Daniel Sun Tucson.
Oh, 10 for the Danielson. Yeah, Mother Nature may be dipping out of there. I was just curious if you have tried using the built-in onboard recorder on the Anon. I know you're using your little mixing board for your record playbacks, but does the Anon record playback function work as well or not as well?
Oh, I don't use it at all. I don't even think I can get it to work to transmit. I don't think I can do a playback while transmitting with it. I don't know. I never looked into it. It wasn't, yeah. I'm not sure how that would work out. So, Daniel Sun Tucson.
10-4, okay. And by the way, this is you, right? Your email address is the root one, right?
The root one, it's the hammer one.
No, I mean Western Electric. Hey, Western Electric, what's your email address? Just give me the first part of it there. I'm just scrolling through emails. Yes, on the route. Okay. All right, good deal. Yep, that's you. I'm going to forward one of your emails to Daniel-san. So, all right, Daniel, your email box has something in it there, right?
Roger that. I'll be looking for an email. Roger that. All right. Daniel-san, Tucson, I'm just sitting back, seeing where Mother Nature takes me.
10-4. Yeah, you can respond to that, and you two can talk about how you do your audio playback and recordings, and then Western Electric can get some bass around his place there, Rick.
No, roger that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, well, I'll have to talk to him to figure out how he's got it set up. I'm sure I'm doing it probably a little bit differently than he is. But we'll see. Yeah, I'm all up for that conversation. Always willing to help out. Daniel-san, Tucson.
10-4. Sounds good. All right. Hello out there around Michigan, MacGyver, Northern Michigan. Holy cow. Thanks for logging in there on YouTube. Motormouth Mall, waving and stepping, and we're talking with Daniel-san in Tucson, Arizona, until Mother Nature dips and dabs and flips and flops and does something else in the world of sound. Oh, I wish I could. What was that? 949 around New Mexico. Yeah, you got up in there. Hey, 949 out there around New Mexico. I did hear you roll up in there in a world of sound, and I did not have a gate rolling, but I do now there, Break. Yep, Roger, that's who I was talking to, and man, yeah, you're right here. Check it out. You out here, man. Been listening to you for a while. Talking to Daniel-san, I guess. That's who you're talking to. There you go. That's what I heard right there, right now. Motormouth Mall with the playback.
Motormouth Mall. You the man, brother. You the man. I can't hear you. All I hear is I don't even get his numbers yet. But by God, I've been listening to everybody talking out here. Trying to drop in here. 749 around New Mexico. We go.
Rise to the 749. We appreciate you in the world of sound. Check it out.
Motormouth Mall. You the man, brother. You the man. I can't hear you. All I hear is I don't even get his numbers yet. But by God, I've been listening to everybody talking out here. Trying to drop in here. 749 around New Mexico. We go.
All right, there's 749. Take care. Motormouth Mall waving right there, right now.
Alright, keep it going, man. Sounding good. Take care. 749 around New Mexico. We go.
Roger. Take care. 7-3s.
73. Denada, Western Electric, Motormouth Mall, step.
He's still out here blowing some serious smoke. Hobby D, this NorCal Mudduck had to get back in there and say, audio, don't you know, breaker, breaker.
Hey, I don't know if I could go roll up in Hobby Dave's radio or not there, but I'm going to try to ease up in there from time to time in the world of sound. Hobby Dave, if you got any kind of a sloppy copy, Motormouth Mall, waving and stepping, break.
Son Tucson out here waiting around in the kiddie pool. Breaker.
He's sounded so clear on that recording. Man. Sí, escuchando tu audio escucho muy bueno.
Muchas gracias, el profesor. Muchas gracias.
That's about all. That's as good as I can do there. I can't do any better than that. Solamente inglés en los Estados Unidos. Aquí. El gringo loco got down. Helechube shemochupasti. I think I hear R2-D2 out there somewhere. Is that R2-D2 there, Break?
No, it's my neighbor, 602. 602's out there, and he's trying to get a wave in.
Oh, I'll listen up for 602. Hey, 602, if you got any kind of a sloppy copy, I'm listening for you. Hey, 602, Motor Mouth Mall waving right back around your neck of the woods. I got down. Breaker, breaker. Yeah, I think I heard you out there on Tucson. Doing a good job. Mother Nature dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping, but you're up in there, Break.
I'm on my 2-watt radio.
I like the 2-watt radio. The audio is bodacious. I like when you first key down, you have that, your compressor and everything brings in that kind of a neat combination of room, relay, and it just sounds good.
The space bar on my keyboard.
Check. Get out of the mud hole in my trailer park. Lumberjack, 40 miles east of Phoenix, in my plywood shack, and I'm getting up.
Hey, that's kind of funny. That last second, and then all it is the space bar on my keyboard.
Well, it sounds bodacious. That space bar definitely sounds bodacious. Mine doesn't do that. My space bar is kind of boring, but sounds good. And LOT out there on Texas, Lumberjack, I hear you roll up in there too. I do. You're not on the wideband hi-fi radio. What happened?
Working this trashy 29. I got the other one hooked to the green box.
Well, put the green box back in line. That brown box doesn't sound good, Break. Check this out. Here, watch.
Working this trashy 29. I got the other one hooked to the green box.
That's what I heard right there.
I got driver issues with the other guy, so we're running this one.
Push the other radio in line. I want to hear the
Okay, well, it is what it is. That's what you got to run right now, so I guess we'll have to live with it. All right there, Lumberjack. Well, I appreciate you rolling it up in there around the central coast of Cali. Motormouth Mall, stepping. There's a bunch of heterodyne with Mexico, I guess. And hey, MacGyver, yeah, it's easy. If you want the audio, just give me a call. It's really, really easy to do. I mean, really easy. Almost too easy. But anyway, yeah, Motormouth Mall, stubborn. I wonder if part of this corona thing has caused PG&E to stop sending out bills. I haven't received a PG&E bill for this transmitter for a long time now. Seems like a couple months. Either it's just going to show up in the mail today or tomorrow, or maybe they're giving us a reprieve. And I get some extra transmitter time to break. Arriba. Well, it's not like we got us a fiesta. Yeehaw.
50 miles west over there in Phoenix. Hey, Ratchet. Dave said he fed that dog plenty of good nutrition. I think he said something about peanut butter, but I gotta go.
El gringo loco está aquí.
Hey, Harvey Dave. That's my buddy right there. He's the one that's helping me put the beam up.
Well, hey, MacGyver, just put the radio in your truck. I mean, it's easy. You get a little space under the seat, and you throw the computer, which is a little box. It's literally about 4.5, 5 inches long, 3 inches wide, and about 2 inches tall. No fans. Runs on Windows 10, or has Windows 10. Runs Live Professor. Then you put next to that, you put a Behringer UM2 under the seat. And then on your dashboard, wherever you put the radio, you put the radio. And inside the radio, there's a modulator and a power supply and a transistor and some potentiometers. And that's all self-contained. And then there's a microphone somewhere in the mix. And yeah, you can put a wideband high-fidelity audio right there in your truck and have all kinds of fun with it. Anyway. Yeah, simple stuff. And then when you're done in the truck, if you put it all in a box, like a little go box, you can unplug it from the truck and take it to your house and plug it in the house. Anyway, all real easy stuff there. If you do decide to go that route, give me a call. Motormouth Mall, Stepper.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to keep time out here. Take a minute. On this ground plane and this True Jigga Man, West Side, Phoenix, Arizona. I'm coming to film my...
Well, Jigga Man, you're all up in here. Hey, Jigga Man, around Phoenix, Arizona, Motormouth Mall waving.
Hey, Motormouth Mall. Mother Nature just done turn, and you took over my receive. Motormouth Mall. Hope you have...
Yeah, for attendant Jigga Man, well, good to hear you up in there. Well, you said I just took over your receive. It's just a Mother Nature thing. I ain't going to take any credit for it. None whatsoever. Jigga Man, Motormouth Mall, rolling up in there one more time. I can only control how I sound, not how strong I am. That's just a Mother Nature thing. You know how that goes. I'm back on her side.
Yeah. But when you control the audio, it's devastating. I got a little speaker out here, and the bass is so cool, it's shaking. What this does, it's
I'm still listening.
man, got down.
10-4. All right, good deal. Well, yeah, it's all about the bass. That's the tricky part to get, you know. It's easy to get highs. It's hard to get bass. It's hard to get bass without having it end up all muffled and weird. But that's where audio processing comes in. Hello to you one more time, Jigga Man, Motormouth Mall. And I heard the other station over there, I believe, in Phoenix. Who was that?
Ball. Have you in there, my friend? That afternoon wave right back at you. Danielson, Tucson.
I still got
Danielson, you're still up in my radio. I'm using Live Professor, MacGyver. I'm using a Live Professor. It's a simple program that runs VST files, and the VSTs are available for free. There's all kinds of VSTs. You can buy them. You can get them for free. And they're basically, each VST is an equalizer or a compressor or a reverb or a de-esser or a noise gate, whatever you want it to be. And you just put them in Live Professor, and then you adjust them to sound how you want to sound. And because the modulator is wide bandwidth, it lets you have all the characteristics you want, and then it lets you have full and total control of your envelope growth and all that. So you get the best of all worlds with audio processing and a modulator to break. And yeah, no reason not to do it in the truck. Ooh, I think I need a cleanup out here in Channel 6. I need a cleanup on Channel 6. I got a bunch of noises and heterodyne and all kinds of stuff up in there. Buluquet, hello to you. Good to see you up in there, my friend.
Check it out.
I tell you what, the Daniel sign, yeah, you still got me up in there. It's still rough and tough, though. It looks like Mother Nature dipping and dabbing a little bit. I may have to put some more fire in the wire, but I ain't gonna. I'm just gonna leave things rolling like they are. I think I'm just gonna leave it alone. Let Mother Nature do the hard work to break.
Well, send some Mother Nature towards me, Motormouth.
Yeah, 10-4, you send the Mother Nature toward you. All right, sounds good. We'll see if she can roll out there on your antenna and make a little bit of noise around your stack of bricks. Ain't no doubt about that.
Well, send some Mother Nature towards me, Motormouth.
There you go.
Hey, I guess it's working, that goes. You proved it.
Oh, do you hear me better on the beam? Hey, Western Electric, do you actually hear me on the beam there, Break?
Yourself, man, you deserve it. I'll be looking for you. Danielson, Tucson. Bye-bye for now.
Who are you talking to there, Danielson?
Oh, you're rocking in the
Wrecking Ball, he's going to...
station pretty good there, Motormouth, so I had to walk over here. Man, that's you. Mr. Corley said hello.
Kool-Aid and get his feet up in the air, so I'm going to go do the same thing, I think. Danielson, Tucson.
10-4 there, Danielson. Okay. And Mr. Coyley, while you rocked and rolled up in there too, holy smokes, good to hear you up in there. Got a playback here. Let me see what I got here in the world of sound.
Oh, you're rocking in the
Wrecking Ball, he's going to...
station pretty good there, Motormouth, so I had to walk over here. Man, that's you. Mr. Corley said hello.
Kool-Aid and get his feet up in the air, so I'm going to go do the same thing, I think. Danielson, Tucson.
There you go. That's what I heard right there. Mr. Coyley and Danielson, Motormouth Mall with the playback.
Wow, that was a fairly interesting playback there. Definitely sound like you're getting hit pretty good there in a receiver, so that's a good deal. All right, man, I'm going back to it. I just take a quick walk over here. Maybe wave a hand at Daniel's son down there on Tucson while I'm at it, and I will get the heck back out of the way there, Motor Mouth. Have a good day, Mr. Quilly. Small station in the corner.
10-4 to Mr. Quilly. Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Good signal, good hammer up here in my receiver. I'll tell you what, good to hear you up in there, and definitely a pleasure with the double measure. Hope you're not working too hard up there. I know you're putting together antennas and all the like, and all that good stuff. So anyway, take a break every now and again. Hey, Mr. Quilly, Motor Mouth Mall right here, right now, and a better recording for you, I think, is right about here. Check this out.
That was a fairly interesting playback there. Definitely sound like you're getting hit pretty good there in a receiver, so that's a good deal.
Up in there, Mr. Quilly.
All right, man, I'm going back to it. I just
Whoops, sorry. Your West Coast under modulated beast, letting you know. I didn't say that, did I? I did not say under that word. Your West Coast streaming beast got down.
No. You definitely did not say that word. I didn't hear you say that either. I got a station sounds pretty clean there, so I'm liking this settings I got going on here. I'm gonna leave it alone. All right, man. Have a good day, Mr. Coyley in the corner. Back out. Have a good day.
10-4. Well, you haven't hit that Roger beep yet, so everything looks okay. It's only it's only when you hit that Roger beep that things go haywire. The break.
Yeah, I 2000, which the finals went dead in it, and I changed the final. I put a new 1969 in it, and it split the final in half again. So something's in the base station. So I'm on my Galaxy 55 HP here, which works good. It's got more drive anyway, so my amps like it better. But yeah, I gotta get my 2000 looked at, and I just don't want to do it myself. My eyes are shot.
10-4. Well, you got that good tech up there near you, Goldfinger. I would just put it over to his bench and let him work his magic on there. It'll be as good as new. The break.
Yeah, I'll have to get a hold of Goldfinger there. I forgot about him. Yeah, he can handle that. I know his back's pretty shot, but I think he could probably handle working on a lightweight radio like that.
Yeah, I know his back isn't doing so well, and he doesn't like moving big, heavy radios around anymore. But I think he can work some magic on that thing and get it right back to where it's supposed to go. So very cool. Yeah, and when you talk to him, tell him I did say hello. I haven't talked to Kurt in a long time, so I know, it's probably been about a year and a half or maybe going on 2 now. So that's 2 years too long there, 10-4.
Right, Joe. All right, man, I'm going to get out of here, and yeah, I'll do that. I was going to send it down to San Diego. I guess there's a guy named Chris down there that does pretty good work. Ugly told me about him, and but I forgot I had an old Goldfinger right up here that could probably take care of it, so I'll go that way. Anyways, okay, we're getting out of here, and let everybody else have a chance at it. So yeah, good day there. We're gonna get out of here. Mr. Corley, back out.
10-4. Okay, well, I don't know anybody reputable in San Diego named Chris. But whoever that is, if they do good work, they do good work. But I definitely would keep it local, and I would consult Goldfinger there. I think that would be the hot ticket. Ain't no doubt about that. All right, sounds good. Catch you later. Have a good one. Mr. Coyley, Motor Mouth Mall, waving and stepping. I got down.
Raji. All right, I'm out of here. Working this small little station right around Oregon State. Mr. Corley waving a hand at everybody on the band. I'm back out.
10-4. Well, I'll tell you what, you're the only Northwest corner station I've heard so far, Mr. Coyley. I don't know how that is. Nobody else has gotten has woken up yet or something.
Raji. All right, I'm out of here. Working this small little station right around Oregon State. Mr. Corley waving a hand at everybody on the band. I'm back out.
There you go, Mr. Coyley, Motor Mouth Mall, waving and stepping. I'm back out. Copy that there, Western Electric. I need to get a coax switch and a doggone rotor rotor for the beam. Pardon me. I'll tell you what, it's 2:30. I think I'm going to shut this stuff off and say 7.3s for now, and we'll see if Mother Nature starts rolling a little bit later on. Never know what she's going to do, where she's going to go, who's going to be up next. And anyway, till then, Motormouth Malls sign off of YouTube and off the bowl. I'll be back, depending on what Mother Nature does. Motormouth Malls stepping.